So, you love the RV life and it's great, but some of the frustrations, they wear on you. And after 7 months, it has worn on me a little bit, just some of the things. It's not hard work. It's not like I have to go to a job, and then I'm out here. It's just stuff you do every day. You have to make sure your battery is working and charged. And that's why you need sunshine. If you're going to, not be plugged up somewhere, you need sunshine so you can have your solar panel, so you can charge everything you need.
Well, one of the things we've dealt with is we've literally had repairs every month except for February.
Right.
And, it's usually in the hundreds. Last time I think it was 2,000. And of course, this is our home and our vehicle,
Right,
all in one, and it's 21 years old.
And even though we counted on these things, these are not surprises to me, the finances.
Right.
But like we're getting a door fixed on the other side, and we had to leave it with a repair guy. He said it'll be 2 weeks before I can get it done. So in the meantime, we're having to ride around in Idaho and look for interesting places to go, and the weather's been snowy, and just mix it up so that you're not feel like you're just dragging and not going anywhere. So in about a week it'll be ready, but in the meantime we're out here. We've been in Boise, and so not really staying in one place for a while can get on you, because you pack it up, you go down the road, and then you stop at another place, and then you kind of start all over again, unpack things. And if you're in the middle of projects, you have to pack all that up and then put it together. So you're just constantly making sure your battery's not on so you don't drain it, making sure you have enough water, making sure you have enough propane. For example, the refrigerator runs on propane when you're out here boondocking. And so we were just barely low on propane. I mean, I thought I had more than a quarter of a tank, but the refrigerator stopped cooling, right? And we were like, what's going on? And we realized, we need to go and get propane. I only had to get 10 gallons, and now the refrigerator's fine. It's just unexpected. And then, of course, you fill up at the gas station, and you make sure everything is ready to go, your tires, your oil. And then if you have a repair, you have to count on these things.
I was thinking about that too, because I thought we had everything. We had emptied the tanks, and I love that feeling when we are full of fresh water and the gray and black tanks are emptied, and I know we just got propane, and I was feeling like, yay, now we can relax for like 4 days. And then you took a shower, I took a shower, and now the water is kind of low. And when it gets kind of low, our pump makes a big noise, and that is one of our warning signs that the water's getting low. And I felt frustration about that yesterday. I was like, man, it never ends. You just never can have a week where you really don't have to worry about maintenance in any way.
Right.
So that, even though, like you said, we're not going to work and doing all
Right.
this, it's still kind of annoying. And
I would call these little aggravations. It's not life's big aggravations.
No.
We're really blessed in so many other areas. And I could go on and on, but I'm trying not to be Pollyanna all the time about the RV life. But one thing is, I have never slept better than when I was rolling around in an RV. I mean, I sleep great every night. And if you knew me years ago who had insomnia, that would be a miracle. I sleep great every night, and I'm really thankful for that. So you can get a lot done when you get a great night's sleep. Life's good.
that's true.
So I'm trying not to just go into the stuff that I love about the RV life. Trying to complain some more, if that's possible.
I have another complaint.
Yeah, let's hear it.
One of my complaints is we have spent so much time in parking lots. And when
we do that, why?
because you're you're literally in a place where there is no other place to camp overnight
Free.
safely and free, or even there might not be even an RV park.
Campground, that's true.
Right. And so Cracker Barrel always allows RVs to overnight in their parking lot, sometimes Walmart. And I've been shocked how many times we've slept in a parking lot, and it sounds like a vagabond. And it is not the life I dreamed of. Like this is the life
This
I
is it.
dreamed of
This is
right
it.
here. And this is what I thought it would be all the time.
And you know, you can stay out here. It's government land for 14 days.
Yeah, except
That is if they check on you.
well, true, but your water will never last that long.
Well, I agree,
and
but I'm just saying you can do that.
theoretically, yeah. So you could drive an hour into a town and do your tanks and get water and propane or whatever and come back. I mean, technically you could.
Right.
And just live right here.
Yeah. It's awesome.
And yeah, but that's not realistic. And I think you would get bored. I don't know. This is a lovely spot. Another frustration that I don't think we anticipated enough is the weather. We really thought, we're East Coasters, so, you know, spring is spring, man. We knew Alaska wouldn't be doable until summer, but we really thought we could go to the California parks in March, but they were like 16 degrees at
Right.
Sequoia National Park,
Right.
3 degrees at Redwood.
Right. Even at Grand Canyon, which was a bit warmer, like in the
Yes.
30s, they only had one entrance open because the other passes were closed to snow.
Yes.
So not all of the entrances and roads through the parks are like Yellowstone now. There's only one entrance open.
And it's freezing cold. We were going to go there this week, and we just couldn't cope with the temperatures because our water would freeze. And
But part of the serendipitous nature of this is now we're discovering Idaho. We're
That's
discovering
true.
the Sawtooth Mountains. You know, it's finally gotten warm enough where you don't have to drive in snow on a paved road. You can drive on a dry road. So, and that's an unexpected pleasure. So that's sort of how we've looked at it.
mm-hmm.
And this is great. I'd love to stay here a week. It'd be awesome.
Maybe we will.
We might. Maybe I will.
It's very quiet, and I have to say the quiet is really healing. I love that. But on the other hand, we were in Boise the last 2 days, and I had a blast going to the parks and a botanical garden and zoo and shopping. But you know what? I do that a couple days and I'm ready for this kind of isolation again.
Right.
And fortunately, Kevin and I get along pretty well.
At least in public, honey.
We have like an argument every maybe 2 to 3 days, or once a week, I'm not sure.
Right. It's just usually stuff we can't control.
Yeah, but you know, that's the thing for couples, to be here where there's no one else.
Okay, I'm getting ready to say I'm kidding.
Okay.
It helps not to talk about it.
Okay.
Haha.
Yeah, that is your standard joke that's never been funny.
No, it's never been funny. I get it.
Right.
But we have in our careers, we've always had careers where we worked together. Except for a few years when you were teaching at a different school where I was.
Yeah.
And we were together all the time. So we kind of got used to that early on in our marriage. And so we didn't really have this huge adjustment. Honey, I'm home all day. Because, you know, we had that. But this is an even more intimate setting. You have a limited amount of space.
Yep.
And it's another adjustment. But I think we're doing okay. What do you
Yeah.
think, honey?
I really do.
Been together 34 years. Be 35 in August.
That's right.
I'm ready for another 35.
I am too. Hey, Kevin,
Yeah.
I just remembered we can't stay here a week because it's going to rain in 2 days, and look at these deep ruts where someone got stuck.
We cannot do that.
No way. So, guess we'll leave tomorrow night because it's going to rain the day after that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying something new with my pipe here.
What is it?
I've didn't finish it. So there's fire in the bottom, but I put new tobacco on top, and I've never done that before, and I can feel the pipe.
Yeah.
But my technology's not working yet. Be right back.
Okay. Gotta get that stick more on fire, don't you?
Yep. Really working it.
The s'more sure would be good. Got it working out.
Got it lit. Okay, so I'm just adding in more wood here. This burns up really fast because it's very dry.
Is it like hollow feeling?
It's very light, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really dense.
A lot of sagebrush around here.
Yeah, it's a desert. It's truly a high desert now still,
Right.
but another 1,000 feet and it's pine trees. So they say the pine trees just go on and on and on. It's where Idaho gets all of its lumber.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not in that yet.
So it's not just potatoes, people,
Right, it's lots of mountains. Man, it's crazy.
but they're like bare. It's really been interesting.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many treeless mountains. I don't think anywhere else.
Right. But a lot more green. I love having grass right here. This is unusual so far.
We miss grass when we
Yeah.
were stranded in Arizona for months waiting on the weather. I feel like I live in Arizona. In fact, when I woke up this morning, I thought I was in Arizona. I truly was like, where am I? And that might really bother some people to wake up and have to remember, where am I? And I'm just talking about what state, not even like a parking lot or something like that.
Do you find that you do that a lot?
Yes, I do.
You wake up and don't know where you are?
Yes.
Or you think
But
you're
you know
somewhere, but
what?
you're not?
I mean, it doesn't bother me because we're just talking about where the outside is, but the inside is my bed, my cozy blanket, my husband, and he's in there making coffee. So
Right.
all is right with the world.
Right, exactly. So that's good. So I'm having fun out here tonight. It's awesome to be out and not in the city.
Temperature is just right.
About just under 60 degrees.
Hmm.
It got up to 70 today. And that's hot when you've been in cold a lot. So it's really nice. We're enjoying this, and it is a time when you can think a lot more. You have a lot more time to reflect on things, and so that's been good. I guess people in our age group need to get over our career life and all the stuff that's been going on all those years, and think about all that stuff. So this is a good transition from Europe, where we lived, back to America. It'll take a year, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Yeah, about that. Today when I was at the zoo, I was telling Kevin that they have a partnership with a certain region in Africa. And it started with animal protection, and then it led into educating girls who usually get married. It's kind of like being sold off at age 12, 13 to marriage, and then they start having children, and it really touched me. And I thought, hey, we could do half a year or a year in Africa. I've never been to Africa.
This is my wife. She's ready to travel. It's crazy.
It is crazy because I dream about our home that we're going to buy. What's it going to look like? How am I going to decorate it? And gardening and flowers and having, stability, not having to actually put water in my house. I dream about that, but then this other thing tugs at my heart too.
Mm-hmm. But we've gotten good at the traveling life, and I think that really bodes well for us doing this. Adjusting schedules, change, not having high expectations. Those things are good when you're traveling in an RV. And I think we've practiced those skills for years and years and years, and that helps, really helps a lot.
True. And this has been a real healing time for me. after some health issues and getting unstressed.
Right.
So I've needed this kind of place. I call it the deep quiet. I just, feeds my soul.